Hello everyone, it's Shah Hakimov, and this is my final project for CIS 3367. I have used the data from my own little business. It's called an Experience NYC, sightseeing tours. So I basically sell tours and excursions online through this website here. And by the use of Excel tools such as the macros, goal seek, data tables, and solver, I was able to analyze my data and make my work a lot easier. For example, the first thing that made my work a lot easier was the macros. So for that, I had to create this sheet here, which would basically move my information from here to my data table, so I don't have to enter everything one by one. So what I did here, let me just give you an example. So for example, I enter a name, John, let's do John Doe. Date is July 21st, 2020. And the time, let's choose the time slot because we work with fixed times. So let's say at 4 o'clock. Tour type, let's choose a bus tour. And the source, so where did the tour come from? Did my website sell it, or did my partners? Is it the TripAdvisor, affiliates? Let's choose the partners. Name of the tour guide. Let's say Michael did the tour. The price was $50, and the total profit I made was $40. So from here, I just hit add, and this will move my information from this sheet here to my table. So this made my work a lot easier. How did I do it? So I went to the developer tab. I recorded my macro, and by the use of using relative references, I was able to put all this information in one row. After doing that, I have created this button here. Also, by going to the developer tab, going to insert, here's the button, and then I have assigned the macro to the macro that I have created. So this made it a lot easier for me. Next, what I did next after this was break-even analysis. For break-even analysis, I was trying to calculate the amount of visitors I would get per day, which would give me basically no profit or no loss. So it would give me zero for my net income. So to figure this out, I had to import my revenue information, my expenses such as fixed costs, and my variable costs. That will give me my total expenses, and then my net income, which is gross revenue minus total expenses. So to find out what is the number here which would give me zero net income, I would go to data, I go to what if analysis, I go to goal seek, I set cell B21, which is this one right here, my net income to zero, by changing cell B6, which is number of visitors I get per day. I hit OK, and as you can see, it changed it to 17. So if I get 17 people a day, I won't make any money, nor I will lose any money. So it will be at zero. More than 17 people will bring me money. Less than 17, I'll lose money if there's less than 17 people buying tours from me. To kind of visualize this, I had created this little table here, and by the use of a Excel tool called data table, which is here under data and what if analysis. Let's for column input, or this is our column, and number of visitors per day. I hit OK, and as you can see, it gave me a nice little kind of an illustration. Let's turn this into accounting, and as you can see here, at 17, just 17 here, my break-even point, I won't make any income. So 0 income. Less than that, I'll lose money. More than that, I'll make a lot of money. If I get 50 people every day, I'll make $120,000 a year. I wish I could get that number. So far, we're not there yet. I have applied some conditional formatting. So as you can see, 0 is white, and then the more it goes, the greener it gets, and then more we lose, the more red it gets. And then my last sheet that I have created for myself was maximizing my profits. So I have imported 3 of my most popular tours: my bus tour, classic car, and then my walking tour, and I listed their profits per tour, not per person, because for example, for a walking tour we can get up to 10 people at a time. Let's say they give us a profit of $50. I have an inventory. I have worked with 10 tour guides and 32 hours of tour guides available in total. Full, it's 10 used by each car, as you can see, per tour. And then tour supplies such as accessories and all of that. To kind of see what tours would give me most profit by the use of this limited inventory, I will go to data, I'll go to solver here, and I set the objective to cell D14, which is this one, my total profits. Then I want to maximize it, and then by changing cells D6 to F6, the ones that I have highlighted here, the quantities basically, and I want to add some constraints because I don't want it to go to a negative number. So the first constraint here would be these 3, so we can't have negative, right? So for that we go less than, greater than or equal to 0. Press add. I go here, I want to use these cells here too. It's how much of my inventory I have used and how much of it's left. We don't want it to be less than 0 either. We'll hit OK, and then we'll go to solve. And as you can see, maximum profit I can make is $760 per day if I sell 6 classic car tours, 2 bus tours, and 2 walking tours. And I'll be using 100% of my tour guides. I'll be using about 80% of my hours, and then it's 10 left. So from 32 I used 22, so it's 10 left. Full, I use it all, and then tour supplies, I have used them all as well. As you can see, the maximum profit I made would be $760. This project was really helpful for me to analyze my data and make plans for the future after this coronavirus outbreaks. Hopefully it will all end soon. I hope you enjoyed this video as well, and then hopefully you will use it in your future as well.